Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Scuff Gaming Arena here live from MLG Finals in New Orleans 2015. My name is Bart. This is Brandon, and we are moving into game number 3 of Aware versus.
What are you doing? Epsilon. Come on.
Hey, I just wanted you to have a part of the intro.
So shout outs to one of the sponsors at the event.
One of them. Not all of them?
One of the vendors, just specifically
Scuff?
JXP, Jerky XP.
Oh, okay.
Me and Bart just had some of their sweet and spicy.
The Spicy Boys.
So I'm feeling it.
It's not that spicy.
I'm a little baby.
You are a little baby, but it's actually really quite tasty. How much is it a pack?
I think it's $8. It's worth because, like, dude, you know how like you get, Jack Links or whatever, and it's like impossible to eat. Right, this stuff.
Right, because it's disgusting.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's super tender.
No, it's really good. Yeah.
I actually like it a lot, and I don't like a lot of things.
Hey, what do you call a cow with no legs?
Ground beef. Yeah.
Hey, I love an answer.
I said I Googled jokes all day.
Oh, yeah, you do, don't you?
I used to tell jokes on my stream all day, and Allied used to get pissed and leave mumble.
Looks like we got a just a little delay with the players, guys. You got everything sorted out there on the hardware. Yeah, I assume hardware, maybe software side, maybe a cord broke or whatever. But you'll have to look at our shining faces here and hear a little bit more.
So has Eager played today?
Yes, they played earlier today. They crushed.
I imagine. Eager probably has
a swift 2-0, I believe.
Probably the easiest pool. As the first seed, you get the easiest matchups. Juice ran through Moral, as we saw this morning, pretty easily as well. Aware and Epsilon, though. Pool D.
Pool D looking contentious.
Pool C,
we thought Pool C was going to be the one that was going to be closer.
I don't know. Well, Pool C is crazy. Pool C
Vex
is
Onslaught.
close. What?
The Vex Onslaught games.
That was
B, right?
That was B.
That's B, right?
Yeah, I think that's B.
Yeah, those games have been really close. We have another one of those coming up today, too, which is great.
Oh, actually, I think that might have been A.
You know nothing.
I don't. I mean, there's like 16 teams. There's 4 pools. They told us like the day before, right? I'm like, all right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, roster locks and final sign-ins happened like, what, 2 hours before the tournament?
Not even before the tournament. Shing showed up like 3 hours after the tournament started. I thought he was DQ'd. They let him play.
Yeah.
Apparently, check-ins went until you had to play your match.
Yeah, it was like 30 minutes before your match or something.
That's some gracious stuff. As a Smash admin, like
he was driving.
No.
Also Smash games last like 4 minutes, right? So like you have to run a much tighter, right? Like you have a pretty good understanding of like the grace period you have.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But we're going to be getting into the game here, guys. Remember, this is the winner side of pools. How this works is the winner of this game will go to bracket. The loser of this game will fall down, and either Aware or Epsilon will have to fight out of the 3rd seed coming out of the pool. Hell.
First man Hell.
Yeah. No surprise.
Where's Aphrodite?
Aphrodite is, I think, a very difficult god to play. Birds is
what?
Birds is the hardest ability to hit in the game. Like of normal abilities, if you want to try to. It's actually slower than Sikkim.
Not even close.
Slower than Sikkim.
Sikkim's the slowest projectile in the game.
No, birds are slower.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I'm telling you as a fact.
No. Sikkim's the slowest projectile in the game.
Oh, we're going to bet, Bart.
It's the slowest projectile in the game.
It's not.
Birds is not a projectile.
Fine. Okay.
Birds is deployable.
It's still a projectile.
It's a deployable.
See, I don't see the difference. In this sense, I don't see the difference.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, it is. I'm just being devil's advocate. It is slower. It's slower than Sikkim. I mean, it's hard to confirm, but you have a stun to set it up.
Right. You have a stun.
I just don't believe Aphrodite's hard to play. I mean, I believe that.
Well, it's not about being able to run around in a circle and back off people. It's about keeping the link set, juggling your cooldowns.
Sure.
She has a very, very high skill cap that not a lot of players put into. I mean, she's a character that seems to me more like a fighting game character in terms of you must grind this character. Very similar.
When I was playing
Janice.
Joust, like Aphrodite Joust is like that. Yeah, there's a lot of finesse into playing that.
Plus, it's easier in Joust considering you're not juggling kiss targets.
Single one, right? That's right. Yeah, but like just getting those back off, undying baits into birds, back off, single in hand with Polynomicon stuff. I mean, it's tricky.
So it's going to be Wukong for Aware. Epsilon must pick Sobek here.
Hey.
There's no ridiculousness. Pick the gods that got you to where you are. I want to see.
Sobek, come here.
Nua's fine to me.
Nua's fine to me as well.
This has got to be Bastet.
Yeah, basket. Take the basket.
It's got to be it. And then for Epsilon, it's got to be Rom.
I'm surprised they didn't just ban Bastet on Epsilon. I would have banned Bastet right away.
I would have maybe even picked her.
What's wrong with Shibalanke? Like, I haven't seen a Shibalanke actually do anything really that impressive so far this tournament, so... And I've seen plenty of other hunters have good games, right? We've seen great on-her games, some good Dusa games, we've seen good Rom games. So, like, it just seems like that's like, all right, you ban Hill, we ban Shibalanke, and then we actually ban stuff.
It's going to be Medusa Bastet. So Aware running most of their picks back here.
Yeah. I would. That was their best showing
Isis,
so far today.
Isis, and it was Sylvanas, right?
Yeah.
They could get the same comp. It's going to be Sobek, Nua, Epsilon taking a different route this time. Option once again. I don't want to see Thor. Didn't work out.
Didn't like the Thor?
Didn't like the Thor.
Any guy that didn't do 5,000 damage in a 24-minute game, 25-minute game there, probably shouldn't repick. Hey, there's one.
Okay.
You were asking for
I
him.
like Guan Yu. Could be jungle, could be support. There's still some options open. I think with the Sobek, it's a little bit stranger. Hopefully this is not solo Guan.
Yeah.
As much as I believe that Sealcar has one, Sobek is his best god. He's proven it. There's no reason to change success.
Yeah.
Back to the ban phase. Option to Epsilon.
I guess they ban Isis.
They've got to. It has to be the Isis pick. Nothing else makes sense. With the way that aggro just played.
All right, there we go, yeah. Good call. Force him back into the Agni.
I mean, Janus. Oh, no, Janus is banned.
Janus is banned. It'll be Agni.
Yeah, I would say so. The top 3 mages right now in the meta are picked or banned, all on the side of Epsilon. Ban phase. Final one. Aware is going to choose Thor.
Definitely wouldn't have banned Thor.
I would have paid them to pick Thor.
Yeah.
You guys want to make $10? Like, you just wave it over the monitor,
Yeah.
right? Like,
pick Thor again, please.
Cheapers. All right. They must know something that we don't. Epsilon's option, they're looking for 1 here. They have massive amounts
Let's just
of
take their Hunter
ambiguity.
here. Right, you are,
Yeah, get the Hunter pick going. That's the best bet.
Yeah. Take your Rom, take your Yeezy. Cupid, maybe.
Cupid versus Medusa is a pretty rough matchup.
Yeah, it's very bad. It'll probably be what? On her? Apollo?
Wow, no, they're going to save their Hunter for last. It's going to be Odin. Now, we saw Epsilon play Odin early on.
Yeah.
Went pretty well. What you laughing at?
It's an elimination game. This could be pocket strat. This could be double warrior duo.
You think so?
I think it could be.
And they have counter pick.
Yeah.
So right now, Aware has to fight, assuming that the final pick's a Hunter.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised to see Guan Yu Odin go to the duo, honestly.
That'd be some stuff, man.
Yeah.
Poor Medusa.
Yeah.
Bird bomb from Guan Yu
I
Shred.
mean, it's game 3. It's an elimination game, right? I mean, or it's not an elimination game, but it's a game you really, really, really want to win.
Good old Jeb. It's going to be Poseidon for the mid. Not what I expected.
Not what I expected either. I would pick the Agni.
Final pick for Epsilon. Do they go jank?
I would jank it up here.
Is it pocket strat time?
I would honestly jank it up like pretty much always on Xbox because it's going to be way easier to use these melee abilities and like these long channeling. Like Talu Assault is probably better than like Artemis's entire kit on Xbox.
Final. I'm so nervous for them. Like, what are they going to decide here? Do they go Hunter? And if they go Hunter, do they go Artemis? You said Artemis. I'm going to count that as analysis.
Okay, all right.
It's Kronos. Okay.
Solo Lane Kronos, Guan Yu Odin duo.
No. Solo
Sobek
lane
jungle.
Sobek.
No.
Kronos jungle.
Hey.
Nua ADC.
Either way, we're going to get some kind of janky.
Odin mid.
No, they're going to run Sobek support, I bet. And we're going to be like, why do they do that?
Well, Sobek Kronos is disgusting. Flung back in a time stop and then tail whip out of it into time rifts. Like, oh, God bless.
I remember old Sobek Cupid.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Those were the days.
How I won money in Smite.
You never won money in Smite.
It's absolutely a lie.
No, it's not.
Oh, my God. So offended.
You want a My Revenge Weekly?
Hey, they didn't exist yet, I think.
I don't think they exist anymore.
They certainly don't. We're going to be jumping into Game 3 again, guys.
All right, what's the lineup on side Epsilon? Give it to me before we get in the game. What are the roles? Nua mid.
Nua mid. Sobek is going to be playing solo. It's going to be Guan support, Odin jungle, and Kronos and ADC. Over here on the other side, I think everyone's playing where they're supposed to play.
All right. Yeah. I believe so. I a little bit sad to see that. I would have definitely gone for the double warrior lane. It's nasty.
They can still do it.
Also, where's Chalk at?
No, not buffed yet.
Oh, right.
Not buffed and not Zalia.
Right. Yeah, not buff, not Zalia. Also, not Zalia. Also Odin. Okay.
There we go.
What's it gonna be? Solo lane Sobek. Jungle Guan. Jungle Guan.
Support Odin. I was close.
Yeah.
Sealcar getting a Sobek is important.
Yes.
Odin, I'm surprised they picked this. There's no healing on this team. The only healing doesn't care about the Odin cage.
Yeah, and the only healer doesn't care about Odin Cage. And you're fighting into Poseidon.
Right, you don't. That's not the old. You're in here with me. It's I'm in here with you. Know, you're trapped in here with me.
There you go.
Yeah.
What's that from? What's that reference, Brandon?
I don't remember.
Oh!
I'm drawing a blank. What is it?
Watchmen.
Ah, right.
That's what Rorschach says in prison before he throws hot oil on the prisoners.
Did you watch that recently? Calm down.
No, read the comic.
Recently?
The movie was terrible.
It was all right.
It was awful.
It was beautiful.
It was garbage.
It wasn't a very good movie. But you got to say the cinematography was great.
Some of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Graphics were great.
The thing is that they just like completely changed it.
Yeah, they changed a lot of it.
Just changed like the whole entire point of the story. Like all of it. Like the whole thing.
You all right, Bart?
I mean, like, the point of it was that Ozymandias was creating a psychic bomb that was going to change the world, and like it was like a helter-skelter thing. It was like going to create like a socioeconomic race war.
If it makes you feel better, Ozymandias is the name of the Breaking Bad episode that won all the awards.
I didn't like Breaking Bad.
That's stupid.
I watched like 3 or 4 episodes. Got really bored and stopped. Never went back.
No, stop. We're going to talk about Smite now because I can't handle this.
Breaking Bad, it's overrated.
That's just stupid.
Overrated.
What you're saying is dumb.
It's overrated.
By all standards,
It's overrated.
You are unintelligent.
No, it's overrated.
Oh my God, Bart, please. You hear this guy?
It's overrated.
Look at the production staff's all looking at you like, this guy crazy?
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying it's overrated.
You're overrated.
I'm not. Now, Dexter's bad. But Dexter's bad.
No. Dexter turned out to be bad.
Breaking Bad was overrated.
Dexter season 4 was great.
Dexter episode 1 was bad, and so was episode 150.
Stop.
They were all bad.
Season 4 was amazing. You watch season 4?
No.
John Lithgow?
No, I stopped watching after
crazy,
episode like 6 because it was bad. Dude, that's the most racially stereotyped show ever in the history of the world.
Oh, this mid-camp fight. This could be dangerous. Tallow assault at this stage is not something to be trifled with.
Deity. Healing up the minions there. Not going to make a difference, though.
Right side's going to go to Bastet. There's no way they can chase this down. Tallow assault.
She doesn't have Razor Whip, though. I'm not sure how fast she's going to get this. She'll lose a lot of HP for it. They'll have to use Trident here. That's actually pretty slow clear, and they'll take a good bit of harass for it, but it works.
Trident clear is crazy good.
No. The Bastet takes a lot of HP.
Left side camps. This shouldn't be too much trouble.
Fine split. But Guan Yu also takes quite a bit of harass here. Oh, snatch.
Did she steal that?
She snatched at least one, looks like.
Can we check the charts there? And that looks like she got one.
Yeah.
Wow, nice steal from Bastet.
There you go. Shame.
Late rotations. I'm not a big proponent of Bastet in the current meta, but Shame really bringing it to the forefront.
Oh, the current PC meta.
No, I mean it's
in the bone as well?
It's been a while.
Why would you not like Bastet in Xbox?
I mean, it's not really Xbox versus PC. It's just more like the character only really does damage in a very CC heavy meta, right? So
I mean, all I'm looking at is that you walk into a fight, you dump all your spells, and it works 75% of the time in the games I've seen Bastet in here in this tournament.
Yeah, that's true.
Right, like just like what on PC we would just call like a completely random ultimates are netting kills.
That's
so
true.
Like
it's much harder to deal with cats.
It's very hard to deal with cats, I think, and I think like turn rates are factoring that pretty heavily, right? You can't begin to run from them. We don't see anybody itemizing into early sprints either to deal with Bastet nor Wing Blades. So maybe a little bit of player knowledge, maybe a little bit of it's just harder to deal with it.
So Kronos starting off with the uncommon sash, most likely going to be Warlocks. Before. This is also a very aggressive build. Remember, that is a 1,500 out of the base guild without potions.
Didn't we just see E-Staff picked up on Kronos as the rush over the
Warlock?
It's
not a thing.
Not anymore?
No, it's not a thing. It was never a thing. It was a bad idea.
Why?
Because you can stack Warlock Sash for free, and it's like, on average, like 30 more damage.
Yeah.
And it's guaranteed to happen. And it's 30 more damage at endgame.
I don't know about this, boy. I don't know about this one. You'll need a cat stun to make it work.
I don't know. I think... Oh, yeah, he stepped in and got caught by the creeps. Yeah. He stepped into the line of sight of the creeps. I understand this, trying to shut Seal Car down. I think that's a good strategy, but the route was bad.
But that's what Bastet should do.
I mean, Sobek don't care about cats. He heals off them, then tail whips, and then jumps out.
And he cares about Kraken?
Yeah, because if you Whirlpool, he can't dash out.
Oh, yeah, he didn't get beads early. Okay, yeah. True.
His only option is use the ultimate to not get knocked up and then cancel the ultimate and dash out. It's risky.
Yeah. Well, he lives. It's lane pressure. It's very unlikely to kill either way there, but a lot of pressure.
It's more likely that something is benefited from the Kraken. I love the rotation, though, to left.
Yeah.
They didn't get anything on right. They'll steal away the purple buff, and that's really going to hurt Kronos. Kronos desperately needs that purple buff. She's not going to get... No! Not going to get anything there.
Force a rewind. Cats are still going to hit him, though.
Yeah, but no, for some reason, she backed out. Oh, my God. T-Small actually winds up getting a big turnaround.
Yeah,
First
great.
blood going to Aware.
Nice job there. And again, like I said, it's like walk into a lane, press all my buttons, get kills.
Yeah, you know what? I think the turn speed factored more in than I expected. By the time he got himself in the position he needed to be, it was a little too late. This is curious.
Just.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Oh.
Okie doke.
Let's not talk about that.
She thread the needle. It happens. Happens on PC.
Can you miss shining metal onto your minions?
Yeah. Because remember, you hitting the minion is not increasing your damage by all that much. You have to hit shining metal through the person and hit the minion. And he was trying to hit both. He thread the needle a little bit. It's not that big of a deal.
Okay. Yeah,
He went for max damage. He went for the double down.
Yeah.
Caught himself.
Did you eat one of those?
Caught himself a 3. No, I'm talking about blackjack, not disgusting fast food. Peg, get out of here.
You ate one, didn't you?
I did not. Stop it.
You did. You
Ew.
ate one.
I don't eat. Actually, this morning I had eggs Benedict with soft shell crab.
Oh, yum. Where?
Yeah, Stanley sent Salem out. I'm like, Salem, find me breakfast.
Nice.
She's like, we're going to Stanley.
So tell me about Bacchanal.
Oh, Bacchanal was great. New Orleans has been kind in the food department.
Yeah, did you take the boys out?
No, 21 plus.
Ah.
21 plus. So I could have taken TV out, and the rest of them could sit outside the restaurant waving at us on the balcony.
That good, huh? Should I go?
You should go. Yeah. Big fan.
What'd you get?
Fresh pasta,
Handmade?
clams and pumpkin.
Clam and pumpkin salsa?
No. Fresh pasta and then clams and pumpkin.
In the pasta.
No, separate dishes. The
Okay,
tapas.
Oh, it's tapas.
Tapas.
Oh, yum.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Clam and pumpkin.
Clam and pumpkin. Yeah, it was good, man.
So you got pumpkin spice clams.
No, they were just like little chunks of pumpkin in the sauce.
Oh, so it's like squash.
Yeah,
Like
they were using like
squash.
squash.
Yeah.
That was good, man.
Fully.
Their panna cotta was garbage, though.
Really?
Rip the dream.
The dream was
Delicious
Panna cotta?
with honey. Yeah, like, of course. Left side, Shame diving in again, gets the bleed damage. She's going all in. This is not a good place to rewind. He's going to rewind right into T-Small.
Yeah, he rewinds back away from where they want
And he
to
caught
go.
him.
He gets zapped by the Dusa, and he will die.
Lacerate kills. Don't see many of those.
Uh-oh. Epsilon.
Kenshin doesn't have his jump for 4.
He's dead to the dot.
Black
Shame.
Eye overcommits, though.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, bye-bye.
Nice call there to continue on as well.
And he got the stun. Shame in trouble.
Kraken going to be used, but really off the mark to stop the Guan Yu. But
Wait,
it does leave it
Nua.
up to zone. Nua has pretty good momentum here. Minions.
Oh, okay, that one we can call.
Yeah.
That one was completely off the mark.
I thought the minions were going to go a different direction there.
That was a guaranteed kill had he just shot it straight at Medusa. Because if he shot it straight at Medusa, it doesn't matter which way Medusa was supposed to go. If he shot it straight at Medusa, she died.
Yeah.
If he just hit the stun, there was a chance he died. He didn't take the option that gave him the most ability to get the kill. And as a result, he doesn't get it. But still Aware winds up on top here, 3-1. Prosper.
Well, basically, what I'm seeing here is that game 1, like Aware has like improved incrementally between game 1 and game 2, and now game 2 and game 3. Right? They seem extra comfortable now, whereas Epsilon seems like they're on their back foot and a little bit they're struggling here. And I think they should have banned Bastet.
I think a lot of
and
that.
not picked Odin again. Like, why?
Yeah, I don't know
Why
what
did you
the
pick Odin?
Candyman going to take to the sky here. Sealcar, same thing. We're seeing him have the same level of pressure as he did against Bologna. Hey, I remember this, but last time she hit the bleed. This time she doesn't hit the bleed. Rewind is down. Oh, my lord.
Bird Bomb. Cataclysm. It's enough.
It's going to be a 1-for-1 trade so far, but I think they're going to get more out of this.
That was just
No, they don't commit.
bad decision from Shame. Should just run away when he didn't hit Razor Whip. No.
Just knocked her out of the fog. That was awesome.
Oh, yeah, it's cute.
She like backed up and took the knockback. That was cool. 4-2. Aware finds a 1-for-1. Chronos.
They got 3 kills on the Chronos 4 Warlocks was really done, so it gets harder and harder to kill now with all the HP he'll be stacking up, but the damage is done.
I mean, he's already stacking. He's at 11 stacks here.
Yeah, but I mean, it's 11 stacks.
Still. 1,800 gold for Aware. I want to see them use it.
Nothing insurmountable.
Keep the pressure on. Keep that Chronos locked
Find that
down.
Gold Fury. Find that Gold Fury, boys.
Chronos is one of the, if not the worst character in the game from behind. He does nothing. His ultimate is
He's not even
useless.
close to the worst.
His ultimate is straight up useless. The only thing that he does well is stop time for CC, and
pretty
even
sure
that is almost impossible to hit.
I could name at least 5 gods that are worse than Chronos.
Go ahead.
Kabrakan.
No way.
Yeah.
CC.
Hey, Chronos is range stun. Kabrakan's melee stun.
The range stun doesn't actually hit anybody
You're
from
crazy.
range.
Kali.
Yeah, Kali sucks.
Kali's terrible from behind.
Yeah, she's bad.
Basically, almost every assassin is out awful from behind.
I would rather have most of them. At least Kali could jump in and stun 3 people. Right, Kronos' stun is so hard to land.
I don't know, because Kronos eventually does pan out.
I mean, so does Kali. Kali needs 4 items.
Kali takes an hour.
No.
Kronos takes like 38 minutes.
Kali in Season 1 had a 26-minute timer. Now she has 32 because she needs Fatalis.
Yeah.
She's a 32-minute time bomb.
Assuming everything goes well.
Assuming everything goes averagely.
Yeah.
Assuming they're not killing you behind your tier 2 every time you respawn.
I mean, so I think most of the Guardians are worse from behind than Kronos.
CC.
Because
CC is always relevant.
But the thing is like if you're Sylvanas or you're Amir or you're Ares,
can't get out.
2 levels behind.
Oh wait! Prosper going down again. You even heard him start charging up those fire shards, but it wasn't enough. And we're going to be looking.
Guan Yu's had to use his entire ultimate to kill kitties.
Kenshin, this is not a name that we have said a lot, and it's a name that I expected to say nonstop going into this game. He has had very little effect.
Because you like anime?
No, it's because he's like a longtime Xbox player. He's one of the first real Xbox players.
No,
that's big. Bastet is stuck, and she can't reset it. She's dead.
And
oh, she did reset it. Oh my God, Seal Car. Oh my God, Seal Car.
Seal Car, please clean. No, in hand. Oh.
But Nuwa
is going to do it.
Actually, it goes 3 kills to Kronos, and suddenly he's 4-3-1.
Well, all right, things turning up for Epsilon.
Welcome back, Epsilon. They're still down 1,300, but they can turn that around quickly with a Gold Fury.
Somewhere Slicks is at home, like, oh, thank you. Slicks is the owner of Epsilon for this show now. Shout out to Greg.
Seal Car, man, came in, huge amount of CC, huge control. For some reason, Aware was all trying to escape from the cage in the same direction, and there was just like huge stop time.
And look at the Tata.
Wait, Candyman, does he have the time?
No, he's not in time.
I don't know. Gold Fury's only at 33.
It has almost no armor right now.
They reset it. Bart, they reset it.
They reset?
Bart, they reset it.
Oh my God, they reset it.
Epsilon
okay, they still got it.
Still gets it. Candyman chose the opt. He should have just chosen to go for the cudgel.
My, oh my. That could have been really bad.
Prosper again. Aegis is way too late in that water slug, catching him inside the bath. Goodbye. Prosper is not having the game of his life here.
Oh, Bastet, again, going for the strategy if I just use all my spells and fight.
Inside the cage, Seal Car finds a kill. It's 2-1-3 for him. Blackside trying to hold it down on the front line, but he's taking a lot of damage.
So every team should ban Sobek against Epsilon.
Yeah, there can't be discussion about it.
It's like
Bottom!
Night and day. That's a big Deuce ultimate, though. Candyman's going to find at least one. Seal Car will disrupt for now. Trying to do what he can. In the backside is T-Small thrown in the in-hands. Candyman, it's not the target you want to go for, guys. You need to fight Medusa, boys. Sun Wukong's not the problem here.
She's not getting the right target, though. She was looking for Guan, didn't find it. Tried to switch to Odin, couldn't find it. Although that acid spray just hit.
Cat. Doesn't matter. Steel Car should be resilient enough to
I don't know. I don't think so.
Healing, tail whipping, smart stuff. Charge.
Nuance there.
Lacerate.
She got the stun as well. Does she have the ultimate? It just came up. She's going to take to the sky.
Pop.
Rest in pepperonis. No, he's alive!
Oh! Peggy's checked HP.
Oh, can we see Prosper, please? Did he not level his ultimate?
T-Small. He was at like 20.
Prosper. Want to check out Nuwa.
Nuwa?
She didn't
level the ultimate.
Fire shards. Oh, God, Bart. Oh, Bart. I am heartbroken. That was a guaranteed kill, and I just couldn't imagine
how he
Can we take
a look at Clay Minion's the ability here?
I don't think we can hover.
Then just look at it, though.
Level 4?
It's great looking.
It's a great looking ability.
Well, what actually scales on those things, though? It's like the magic shred, right?
No, the important thing is you get more.
And you get more of them, right?
Right, that's the big deal.
But it's not till rank 5 you get 3.
Does he get 3 at rank 5 or 3 at rank 4? Peckies? It's
5.
5, right? Yeah, okay.
3 rank 5.
So he went for the full minions. He's not going to get them.
Yeah.
And not like, oh man, that hurts, Bart.
Yeah.
That like actually broke my heart. All right, let's go to the grabs here. You'll see Aware coming out the victors in that fight. Had they gotten that extra kill, it would have brought it down to like a 500 gold lead at max, and the experience would have been even.
What's great about this for Epsilon, though, is that they have Seal Car, who's just such a good answer for Bastet Cats. Because Shame, now he actually has to like think critically about when he uses the cats instead of just kind of like mindlessly dumping them in fights. He's gotten some really good effective picks with them.
What the hell was that?
What?
He just like flung them and then just ran away.
Yeah, just tell him what's up. And then, but tail whip, sick,
Prosper
doing pretty good. Prosper erased.
He didn't have Aegis or beads. Couldn't ult in time. Got annihilated.
Can't be that far extended without a tier 1 without your Aegis and your beads.
They should get this one.
Yeah, this is
turnaround.
an easy kill.
Hey, it's an Odin stack too. Wait.
Lol.
No, it's not. Man, that's a bad passing. Actually, he's still alive. He just barely goes down. He actually trades that out. Great movement, great Aegis.
Great Geb shield.
Coming out. Yeah, and Geb shield as well. I mean, that was just such
All
a
right,
good
big
play.
rewind coming up from Kronos here. He can make plays.
Blackside in trouble.
He can hit spells.
Blackside in a lot of trouble.
To make plays.
Candyman in the back line, gonna find Kenshin. Seal car rotates in, and it's gonna be another kill for Chrono. Shame jumping in. Does she jump back? Kata trying to cover it. Jump is gone, as is Shame.
Okay. Bloody fight.
It's a 3 for 3.
3 for 2.
Well, no, because
Nuwa died.
Then they got the Nuwa. 3 for 3.
Oh. Nah, that's someone calling him mine.
Wow.
Oh, man, oh, man. Hear Toby in the background. Just shredding him apart.
I don't know why he said that. I guess he thought T-Small was coming in, trying to augment. Just call the audible on the play there.
Yeah.
But they're going to rush into this. This will be a tier 1. If T-Small commits here, he dies. If T-Small even walks in, he just dies.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Sobek Pluck is it's coming.
It's good. It's a good move. And we're even.
All right, this is a game.
Wow.
We got ourselves a real match.
First game was a stomp. Second game was a stomp. Third game, dead even.
Love it.
That's cool stuff, man. The unicorn.
That's why you play the game out.
Gold Fury's down still for about another minute.
12 apiece.
Yeah, this is a real close game. It's Seal Car, actually Candyman, right? Both of them are great scored right here. 302 versus 317. They got even. They're like what, 40 gold apart.
Dead even.
That's insane.
Just
Mid laners though, Prosper has been not doing very well against Blackseye.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, it's not really the two of them squaring off so much as it is just.
Hunters are dead even too, Bart.
It's the mid laners where the disparity is.
Yeah, it's Prosper.
Prosper's just gotten bopped. Like the last couple of times he's left the base.
Honestly, we haven't really seen Prosper have much effects overall, right?
Right.
It was Aggro's Isis that really made us lose our minds a little bit. But Prosper in the first game, he just didn't really have a ton of control.
Yeah, the Krakens were okay. It's not about whether or not you can Kraken the Sylvanas that's rooted inside of an Odin ultimate. It's like how well you use your Whirlpool in team fights.
Can you get tidal surges to interrupt spell casts?
Yeah.
Right? Can you use the Trident to bait people well?
Are you Lasses?
Are you Lasses?
Yeah.
Lasses' Krakens are not very good.
Are you smarter than the Lasses?
Lasses' Krakens are notably weaker than most other mid laners. It's his ability to use Whirlpool that makes him the best Poseidon player by a mile.
And his willingness to hold the Kraken.
Yeah, fights. That's actually really impressive.
His patience and his Whirlpools are really the highlight there.
I wonder if he can keep this alive. No, there's no way.
No way. He will, however, build that Sobek passive up.
All right. Gold Fury's up. Aggro Blackseye are here. I heard cats. Why did I hear cats?
I heard cats too.
Oh,
mid lane.
Oh, over on the right side. Yeah. Nuwa's going up. Ult for ult there. Shame taking some damage. She's out of mana. And it will be Prosper heading back to the base.
Okay. Odin Ring. Gonna catch 2. No follow-up. Guan Yu's gonna hop on the horsey.
Bird Bomb into the Geb shield. Does very little.
Aggro, Aegis, time stop, Kraken, pop, knock up.
Wow, still standing though. Toasty trying to get out. Aggro very low.
Cat's
Beautiful stun from Candyman. Keeping him alive. And it's going to be the Geb shield to let him get out for free.
We'll knock off Seal Car here as well. And once again, that rotation a little bit late for the Sobek. He needs to just abandon that soul lane altogether. He has to fight with his team.
Shame is back though. Not going to have ultimate, but he has his full kit available.
I'll take red buff instead.
By the way, Medusa very tanky right now. Check out all that health. It's got that Soul Eater online.
Yeah.
Matching up with that Warlocks.
Did you miss Cuggle?
T-Small? No ultimates, right? Anyone. All down.
All ultimates down, yeah, in that last engagement. Which definitely benefits Aware.
Shame didn't jump in? That was really late. He's forced the beads away from the stop time. You can't jump on Kronos in a choke point.
Yeah, remember when that used to just be CC Immune?
Wow.
Race.
Goodbye.
Assassins versus Bird Bomb at max rank.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not a good time.
That Guan Yu ultimate was not good.
You got a Divine Ruin coming out, Bart, by the way.
Didn't cover. Wow.
Yeah, pretty early from Kronos, rather from Poseidon, I guess, to deal with Guan Yu.
Better hit that Geb, dude. You can blink. There you go. Now you're good.
They reset, though. This is looking like a fight that Red wants to take. Raven Shield getting almost a race. He doesn't have his ultimate.
I just don't see how
Candyman finds a kill.
Xbalanque is a bigger problem than Sun Wukong.
I agree.
Just haven't seen it. I've seen plenty of Sun Wukongs. Sun Wukong is one of the easier gods in the game to play effectively. Obviously, all gods have that kind of high-end nuances that make them
Wow,
S tier.
No one's going to contest this part.
Good. Yeah, well, the Sun Wukong, look at him. He's just fighting the whole team.
Aware is already ahead 1,000 gold. This is going to increase it.
So yeah, Sun
Almost
Wukong,
3K.
fairly low skill requirement, right? Your spells are extremely easy to hit. They're all very effective. The hardest thing in your kit is like making sure you're using the right animal at the right time. Your ultimate makes you invisible, percent heal, out of combat, 55-foot jump, deal damage on the back end.
The difficulty in Wukong is just understanding when to use your mana, when to put your moves on cooldown, and how to abuse as much CC as possible while dealing damage with Mystical Mail. It really is what it comes down to.
Yeah, there's some nuance there, but like the actual just like walk into the back line and use Master's Will and cudgel stuff and then like walk at it is like really, really simple.
The basics are very simple.
Yeah.
He's going to get a blue buff.
Obviously, if you mirror match a Sun Wukong as, a professional player versus, a bronze player, it's going to be pretty one-sided, but it's not esoteric what's going on here.
Well, Aware has themselves a pretty good lead here, but remember, late game belongs to Epsilon.
Also, Spirit Whip crushes Sobek.
That's true.
Yeah, Tail Whip, and then whatever you follow Tail Whip up with is reduced.
13-13, though. The fights have been even. It's been back and forth like the whole time.
Yeah, loving the steadfastness of the squads here. Both of them rallying back fairly well. Tosi having a much better game this time around on his Guan Yu over the Thor. It's Prosper. Prosper and Kenshin struggling a little bit this game for Epsilon, but they've had some big plays that have kept them in this one.
Shane taking some damage, forced to jump, continues to fight, though. As Candyman comes in from the back line, he's going to take a huge hit from that stun from the minions. Oh, wow, that was early. What, Animal's down?
Must have.
He might have got stunned out.
Oh, they get the Sun Wukong ultimate. That's going to make them feel good about this contention over here on the left side where they'll look to push into this Tier 1. But as we mentioned, Gold Fury is down, so they can't get too much after this. It's just going to be a bloody fight for a Tier 1 here. Or run away.
All ultimates available except for Sun Wukong. I feel like Epsilon should take this advantage. It's the smallest power play they're going to get, but they should use it.
Bastet doing a little bit of split pushing here in the mid lane. That's probably what drew them away. Now they're going to look to fight in the choke here onto this Poseidon. Ring, blink, slowed, plucked, tossed, out of the ring, up in the ring. Tail whip, erased.
He couldn't even use his ultimate. He was just flung back into the stop time, tail whip before he could beads, like he was always in the air.
Value last rate comes out. T-Small not going to get hit by the Sobek ultimate. Sobek not done just yet. Teal Car. All right, you got to hit the stun. You got to hit the stun. You got to use the stun. Why you no stun?
Might have been on cooldown still.
Must have been.
Really early rewind.
Yeah, no reason to rewind there.
And into what could be death. They're going to rush him down.
Yeah, Kata die? No, maybe not. Maybe not.
Caught and destroyed. We're going to see an ult come out from Guan Yu to try to turn this one around, though. No, he's out of there. Epsilon has really dropped this engagement.
Slow, yes.
Slow yet.
Big time minion stun.
Why aren't they taking this 4v4, Bard?
I don't know.
They had that engagement. They really did, and they kind of threw it away. Diving deep.
Snap.
Steel Car, yeah, he's bled. He's out.
Conviction too late.
Bird Bomb. Both defensive attacks have been used here. We're going to see Nuwa do some damage as well.
It's probably not necessary there. Who used that Aegis? That was a rank 1 Aegis used by Medusa to avoid like 100 damage.
No, I mean, he's level 15. It's got to be level 3 by now.
200 damage.
Yeah, that's 15-14, Aware taking the lead in kills. They already have the lead in gold. 4,400 gold, 5,000 experience. Aware puts Epsilon on the ropes.
Yeah, Epsilon definitely on their back foot here. Aware, once again, Bastet. Even though she hasn't really kept up in levels too effectively, it's just been the damage coming out has been out of control. Let's take a look at player damage. In fact, where we would expect to see Sun Wukong, Bastet, top of the charts. Give it to me, Peckies. Show me that player damage.
Right side, aggro taken down.
There it is.
Mid
That's net worth, you crazy.
Sobek.
Okay.
Without Mystical Mail at 19,100.
Jeez Louise. Once again, another tough game here.
Toasty has not had a good set.
Toasty's going to put up like...
Let's check player healing. It's Guan Yu. 6K.
Cool.
That's good.
No.
6K is really good. It's Guan.
You walk into a team fight and you heal.
Yeah.
Right. You should also walk into a team fight and Kalu Assault and have 10,000 damage this game.
That's fair.
Right? Like, they're just having a hard time confirming damage for their jungler on the side of Epsilon. And again, like we're kind of trying to figure out like exactly why theoretically this is happening. But what we're seeing, and again, it's what Scott pointed it out, is that the second the team gets behind, their jungler just falls off the map.
Yeah, it's true. And really, I mean, Toasty wasn't even that behind.
My How's a gold fear is going to get taken for free by Aware here. My theory is that coordination and like that initiating on the back of a split-second decision by your jungler is much more difficult because players have to turn around and actually do it. So that everything's lagging behind a little bit. So the junglers are getting conditioned to not engage and not initiate. And then they're still picking initiation-based junglers out of the PC meta.
And look at Bastet, right? Like, Bastet's going full damage on the junglers, so like reacting to her damage is a little bit easier because she's done more damage than you would expect.
Exactly, right? So like everyone keeps picking these initiation-based, again, PC meta ones. But what we're seeing be successful is a Wheelish, Bastet, right? Just characters just deal tons of damage that aren't initiated, right? Like I would expect to see Thanatos, Thor be very, very poor.
A teleport from Seal Card. They're going to dive in here. This is the control we saw the first time. It's possible they can turn it around again.
Kraken's going to come out. That's going to be that for now. Medusa Ultimate not going to be as effective as we've seen it in other fights. This one's been so good so far for Epsilon. Oh, that stun was missed by Guan Yu, though. That means no follow-up is going to be available. Sun Wukong still up in Somersault Cloud. They can't overextend because he'll be in their backline then. Sovek will toss him back. Can he get animals? They stun out animals.
I think this is a kill, Bart.
Is it finally going to happen?
Yeah, Candyman's going down. There's no way to run away from that one. When he landed in place, he signed his own death warrant. There's nothing to do there.
Yeah, should have slipped away.
And once he got flung, right, the fling was the best choice over the tail because by flinging, if he uses animals immediately, he's caught. By flinging him back into the Chronos, Chronos guarantees the stop time to guarantee the stop of the animals again. It was just a beautiful play. Epsilon turning the game around instantaneously.
It was honestly just not a great play out of Sun Wukong. Like he should have just waited for time stop. Like he knew he was going to get hit by time stop there. Just wait and then animals. Like they're not going to burst you in a 1 second stun.
If Epsilon winds up taking this game, it's going to be off the back of that Sun Wukong ult right there.
Yeah.
He was their frontliner that they needed, and he just gave away. Sure. Yeah, and look at the gold. Right? Things are starting to shrink a little bit. It's a 3,100 gold difference now. Oh, look at this.
Kitties.
Oh, Bart.
But kitties die real fast in mud puddles. Ready?
No teleport.
Kitties knocked up.
Doesn't matter. The two of them can do it. There's no one going to be here fast enough. This is a guaranteed Fire Giant and an absolutely gorgeous call from Aware.
Yeah, this is a... that's what we were talking about yesterday, right? And even earlier in the set. You know, there's been situations like you can take the Fire Giant, go do it. And Aware, they make the call there, and it is just a brilliant one, as you mentioned.
That was beautiful.
And
that was the best call we've seen probably all weekend.
Very likely won the game with that.
The one end, right, that we saw where it's just like, kill the Phoenix, win the game.
Yeah. That was pretty sick. But yeah, legitimately, that is going to make this very hard for Epsilon. These Phoenixes are going to be threatened now. Tier 2s are up, but Fire Giant on all 5, and they're surging out of the base with their newly founded and minted items. Gem of Isolation completed for Poseidon there, and a Transcendence coming out late for Bastet. This is the build-up we've been looking for. And again, right, going back to that in theory, I would not expect to see any more initiation-based junglers in this tournament from what I've seen so far. If I was the coach, that's what I'd be saying. We're picking Bastet, we're picking Bakasura, we're picking nothing but easy, guaranteed damage and high mobility. Anything we're picking has to have a jump, has to be able to dump its damage really, really quickly. Kraken comes
Speaking
out.
of Krakens, right, like ton of damage real quick. Aggro finds a kill for Aware. The Fire Giant doing a ton. Yeah, he's in the back line. He's got this.
He doesn't have Master's Will, though. He used it before he ulted, which is probably not ideal.
He missed!
He missed Cudgel, but Bastet should do this. No problem.
Zeokar is not going to have the damage he needs this game. There's no way he's fighting Bart. This could be the end of the game.
Let's see.
It's two warriors. Guan has his ult, and that was a little bit early.
Yeah, I needed to send them like at the Titan, basically.
Yeah, they're gonna walk right in, guys. I think we're gonna see Epsilon fall here to Aware.
Yeah, there it is. Aware is gonna take this game, Brandon. That's that.
Wow.
28 minutes just before the 29-minute mark. Aware will defeat Epsilon, sending them to the loser's side. Sick play by T-Small. Just make sure you got that death end before the game ended, but hot damn. 18-17. Real close this one. 20.5 minutes.
I don't think anyone expected it to be as close as it was. And I definitely don't think anyone expected Epsilon to fall so soon. I mean, the game was so even. That Fire Giant call, I don't know who called it, but they won that set for his team.
Well, the answer for me there was that what you saw was Aware get consistently better game over game.
They hoisted T-Small in the air. I'm assuming he made the Fire Giant call. And luckily for Candyman, because Candyman in the mid lane threw away his life. He lost him at tier 2, but then everybody decided to go to the wrong side of the map on Epsilon. They go to the wrong tower. They get the tier 1, lost the Fire Giant, and then Medusa just tore through. T-Small credited MVP for that one.
Well, that does do it for our second set of the day. We're moving to the third set in just a bit, guys. We'll toss you to a quick commercial break and come back with an interview from the winning team. Thanks very much for joining us. We'll see you in just a few.